Alright, welcome to my dirty channel. This is Dave from Annie Studio. I want to do a rudimentary demonstration of the Crate BV150. Doesn't seem to be a real condensed version of a demonstration out there, so I decided to just make one. Right off the bat, this has a foot switchable effects loop, which I'm going to turn on right now. I have a noise gate in the loop, so that basically shuts the amp up right off the bat. Now I'm going to start with channel 1, which is I call like the high gain Fender, then this is the high gain British, and this is high gain modern. Overall, this entire amp is a high gain amp. You're not going to get, jazz and country Dixie with this thing. I mean, it's basically it's grainy. Every channel is going to give you gain. So like channel 1, I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's got that dirty feel to it. For a clean channel, it's pretty dirty. But you're probably not going to use channel 1 very much. If you're like me, you're going to be on channel 3 on the modern, and we're going to go ahead and switch over to that. And I'm going to go through all the controls here, and I'm going to wrap it up. So let me do a little bit of chugging. Sounds amazing. So in the power section, you have the eek and the which is presence and resonance. They're pretty outstanding. I'm not sure. I know of an amp that has better presence and resonance controls in it, but I'll pull them back and. Now, this probably isn't going to come through on my phone very well, but this resonance is kind of the secret sauce here. It really turns this amp, it gives it that modern tone that you might get with an Ubershaw. And obviously the presence is amazing. So each channel features these mid-shift controls, and mine right now is scooped all the way to the left, and if you go to the right, it kind of unscoops it. But all the mid frequencies sound incredible. But if you're like me, you're going to scoop it out. And each channel features a full EQ here, bass, middle, and treble. And the gain over here, you don't have to have it maxed, but I do, obviously, because I'm like that. But I'll turn it all the way to 0. Oh. Get some volume. Still good, you can get good recordable studio tone right at noon. Perfect for recording, sliding it into the mix. It's not, when you're high gain like this, you may not sit well in the mix, but when you're rehearsing with your buddies, or you're sitting down and you're writing or whatever, feel free to max that gain all the way out. It's pretty incredible. So anyways, I'm going to switch to the British channel. Let me get this. So it's similar, but it doesn't scoop out as far. It has a little bit of a different tone on it. But I'll demonstrate this. So it's basically, it's really good. Channel 2 is really good. It's just not, in my opinion, not as good as 3. But I prefer scooped metal, so if you're like me, you're going to be living on channel 3. One of the drawbacks of the amp is it doesn't have a reverb tank. So if you want reverb, I suggest getting the Walrus Audio slower pedal. It's pretty good. There's lots of tweakability on it. Lots of tweakability on it. Maybe too much tweakability. I mean, it's really incredible. I mean, I've had the pedal for over a year, and I'm still kind of diving into it. But it's for what it is, it's pretty incredible. So it's way better than a reverb tank anyway. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this demo up for you with a couple riffs.